Cheers. It's going to be a long video. Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to, finally, my Xbox 360 collection video, where I show you every single game I have on the Xbox 360. If you watched any of my videos in the last few months, you probably seen in the background I have quite a good collection of Xbox 360 games. How many exactly? Well, I've been waiting and waiting to get to this certain number for the last couple months so I could do this video. And yes, that is right. I have over 500 Xbox 360 games. Now I know some people have a lot more, so I'm not too special out there, but 500 Xbox 360 games. That's a big milestone. Now you see everything on the table right here. That looks like a lot. There's actually, like, here, if you can get a better look at what I have here. Look, I have 4 big stacks. Each stack is probably around like 50 games right here, and there's 4 stacks on each side is what I meant to say. So if it's like 40 games and 4 stacks, that's not 500. I have way more on my dresser right here. You might be able to see some games right there. I'm not sure. Not dresser, my bookshelf. But I have a lot more games to show you than this. I couldn't fit it on this table that I brought up here just for this video. So I'm going to have a lot more to show you. So yeah, let's get straight into it, okay? Because it's going to be a long video. I'm going to try to get through it quicker than that it probably will take me. Like, I'm thinking it's probably going to take me like an hour or so to do this, but I'm going to try to get through it quicker. So let's get into it with the cream of the crop, the Xbox 360 Kinect games. You know, the cream of the crop. Obviously not. And let's start off with the best game I could definitely pull out of this pile. Dragon Ball Z Kinect, and that is definitely a pile right there. I actually haven't played it yet, but I did open it. I did not open the hair, though, so I still have the hair. I will be playing this. I will be doing a Kinect-centric month of Gore Plays, my Let's Play series on my other account, Gore Plays, on YouTube. So I will be doing a Kinect-centric month where I just play a bunch of original and Xbox One Kinect games, so look forward to that. Dragon Ball Z Kinect. Next is Kinect Adventures, the game that comes with the Kinect if you buy it. You can get it for cheap now. Game Party in Motion, which I heard is an awful series of mini games, which is, I guess, what most games are on Kinect. Kinect Sports, again, mini games, but these are actually pretty good. I like that game. Fun little game. Kinect Disneyland Adventure, still in the shrink wrap. Never played it. Got it for like $5 new. So, the Gunstringer, which is in the plastic, but it's actually pre-owned. When you buy stuff from Best Buy online pre-owned, they give you like, it's like actually in plastic, so it looks like it's new, but it's not. Hulk Hogan's Main Event. I don't have anything to say about that game. I played a little bit of it. It's pretty awful, but we'll see more about that when I actually play it. Fighters Uncaged, awful game. My worst game of 2010. I had nothing but bad experience with that. Nickelodeon's Victorious Time to Shine. Don't know anything about that. Next is Kinect Joyride. Got from Play and Trade, buy one get one free. Next is The Biggest Loser Ultimate Workout, which I know people are going to say, oh, you should probably play that because you're fat. Talk about fat, I need a drink. But, you know, screw y'all. That's my reaction. Y'all, screw y'all. Next is Kinect Star Wars, which I didn't actually hate. A lot of people did, but I didn't. Meat Coach, which I don't know what that. I'm assuming it's like a training game. Yeah, it is. No big surprise there. I just bought that game recently, actually. U-Star on MTV, which I played the original U-Star game on Kinect, and that's actually kind of a fun game. Not great, but I actually played that, and it was fun. Adrenaline Misfits. Never played it. I heard it's like the Sonic Freeriders game. Never played that either. Winter Stars? Yeah, Winter Stars, which I guess is a mini-game compilation of all the Olympic sports in, or is it something else? I don't know. Whatever. Screw it. I don't care. Dance Masters, which is actually a pretty good dance game. I've actually played this. Pretty fun. Rise of Nightmares, which is a okay game. Nothing great, Would be better if it had controller support. If it had controller support, it would actually be a decent little horror game. Really cheesy but fun. Child of Eden, which can actually be played with the controller, so that's not just Kinect, but it's actually one of the best Kinect games on the Kinect, so I would actually recommend playing it with Kinect, even though you don't need to. Next is Rabbids Alive and Kicking, which is new in the package, but I did play this game. I rented it, and then it was like $5 at Best Buy, like literally like 2 months after it came out, and it's not a very good game. I don't like it. Kinect is not very good with it. Next is the game I talked about earlier, U-Star 2. Looks like it's new in the package, but again, it's the Best Buy pre-owned thing. Next is Twister Mania, which I played that, not very good. It's Twister, except kind of, it's like Hole in the Wall, if you've ever played that on Kinect, or if you've seen the actual show, Hole in the Wall. It's kind of like that, except they add some Twister, if you played the board game Twister, they add some elements to that, except it's mostly just Hole in the Wall, so you have to just, like, move in place of the hole and don't get crushed, pretty much. That's pretty much what the game is. At least that's what I played of. Dance Central 3, great game, but I also have Dance Central 2 and Dance Central. So I have all the Dance Central games on Kinect. Or Xbox 360 Kinect. I also have the Dance Central Spotlight on Xbox One, but that's a download game. Next is Black Eyed Peas, The Experience, brand new. Had this brand new for like almost 4 years at this point. I will never play it, most likely. I got it for like $5 at Walmart for new. So, yeah, never playing that probably. Michael Phelps, Push the Limit, brand new. Don't remember where I got this from. I think I got this from Play and Trade, not Play and Trade. Leap Trade, which is a website I use, leaptrade.com, to trade games with other people. I think I got this from them, and I didn't realize it was new until now. So whoever traded this to me, if you're watching, thanks. I didn't notice that. NBA Baller Beats, which is I played this a couple of times, and it's really loud, and I can't play it now, seeing that I'm in the second floor of an apartment building. Not something you can do now. But fun game for what I played. The ball is flat now. I'm actually looking at the ball. It's right there, but it's flat now. I have to probably put air in it. Just Dance 3. Never played it. It's still new. I did play the most recent game, though. Was it 2015? Fun. Deca Sports Freedom, which is, I heard, another terrible sports game, mini-game collection. Michael Jackson, The Experience. Yes, another dance game. That's all the Kinect had. It's either training games, Kinect games, Kinect, of course, Kinect games. Training games, sports mini games, or dance games. So here's another dance game. Jeez, I'm like maybe 10 minutes into this, and I'm already fucked up. All right, next, Your Shape Fitness Evolved. That's a training game, obviously. Fable the Journey. This is actually one of the few games that's actually a game, not just mini games and training. And this is actually an okay game. I liked the story. I liked the characters. I was invested until I just couldn't get past the part because the Kinect controls were so wonky. But I think it was mostly my fault. I mean, not really, but it was my fault because I didn't have that much space in my room, so the Kinect was kind of freaking out. Now I can. I have a lot of space, so maybe I'll go back to this during Kinect month, but I doubt I'll ever play it all the way through. Disappointed with this game. I was hoping good things. It's made by Lionhead, so it could have been good, but it wasn't. I mean, it was alright. It wasn't good, though. Motion Sports, which I did play this, actually, I think. It wasn't very good. And we got another Sesame Street game. Actually, this is the only Sesame Street game. Once Upon a Monster. This I heard was really good. Never played it. And the last thing is probably the worst Kinect game ever. Steel Battalion Heavy Armor, which I heard is a game that uses both the controller and the Kinect, which is weird. But I heard this game is actually not bad. It's not. I heard it's not bad as long as the Kinect wasn't involved. If you could just use the controller, I heard this game would have been really good. But because the Kinect is so freaking terrible, this game is awful from what I've heard. So I guess I'll find out next month when I do that month thing. Also, I just realized I actually have a Kinect game right here. Oh yeah, I just bought this, so I didn't put it in my Kinect list. But this is, what is this? Nat Geo America the Wild. Which I got that for $4 at GameStop. Cool. But anyway, that was the Kinect games. We're done with one pile. we probably should go through these a little quicker. So let's just get into it. Okay, Army of Two, the Devil's Cartel. Okay game, nothing great. Came out the same day as BioShock Infinite. The worst idea ever. Split Second, fun low racing game, came out the same time as Blur. I actually like that one better. Splatterhouse, good action game. Bloody has a good soundtrack. I enjoyed it. Spec Ops: The Line, great story, great characters, great writing, decent gameplay. Has some really messed up and memorable moments. Wolfenstein, the 2009 version, okay, nothing great, kind of disappointing. I love the series, and it was an end game. Los Viadomas, over here by the banyan trees. That's all I'll say. Guitar Hero World Tour. Never played it. Guitar Hero Aerosmith. I did play this. You know, it's Aerosmith. If you like Aerosmith, you'll like the game. Just Cause 2, brand new. Love this game. I rented it. Actually, no, I bought it at first. Then I sold it. Then I bought it again for like $10 off Square Enix's website, and that was a pretty good deal. Considering this game is always still like $20, and I can't wait for the third game. Next is History Channel Battle for the Pacific, which is a History Channel first-person shooter. I really enjoyed the Civil War one they made because it's so bad. So hopefully this one's just as bad. I just got this, so I might actually try that out. Medal of Honor Limited Edition. I actually have 2 copies of this because I bought this the other day thinking I didn't have it, but I actually did. Oops. So I have 2 copies of that. Bakugan Battle Brawlers. I know my little cousin used to like Bakugan, but I never played it. Flat Out Ultimate Carnage. I really like the Flat Out games. Love the first 2. Love all the mini games. Heard the third one's a piece of shit, but I heard this one's really good. So I'll try that out. AC/DC Live Rock Band Track Pack. I have no opinion on that. I like AC/DC, but I never played it. Terminator Salvation, the game. Awful game. Really terrible, but hey, if you want a really quick and kind of easy 1,000 out of 1,000 achievement points, then hey, that's your game, because it's like 3 hours long, and hard mode is not very hard. Lost Odyssey. I heard this game's like probably too long. I've heard it's really long, so I've never played it myself, but hey, I have it, so I can play it whenever I want. Supreme Commander, this is a RTS. I heard this is a really good game on PC. Heard it had a decent port, but not amazing. I know some people are going to say, no, the port was awful, but I heard okay things. Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments, I just actually got this from Gamefly. They had it for like $13, and I had a $5 coupon. So, actually I had a $2 $5 coupons, so I got this and the next 2 games I'm about to show you for like $16 altogether. So that's pretty good. I heard this is actually a really good game. Next is Enemy Front, which is another game I got from Gamefly. I hated this game, actually. PC, it's a little bit better, but on 360, it's awful. But screw it. It was only like $6 and then $5 off, so whatever. I'll buy anything. And then the next game is Risen 3. What's it called? Titan Lords, which I didn't really care for. But again, this Sherlock Holmes and Enemy Front for $16, not bad. You know, I'll try it again. Sacred 3, brand new. I got from Microsoft Store. I bought it when it first came out, then I sold it immediately for pretty much the same price I bought it. And now I have it again. So, there you go. South Park: The Stick of Truth. I sold this. Well, I bought it, I sold it, and then I bought it again. Brand new. Awesome game, by the way. Dark Sector. Okay game. Old. It's one of those games you can get for really cheap on GameStop. I think I got that for $2. It's one of those games you can get that isn't a sports game at GameStop. That and Lost Planet Extreme Condition. But this one's actually older, so, and it's actually better. But they're both okay games, you know. 99 Nights 2, which I was surprised because it says, I don't know if you can see it, it says $2.99. This game I always see at GameStop for like $8 or $9, so I was like, okay, $2.99, I'll buy that. Then of course I open it and they gave me the first game instead. So actually I have 99 Nights 1. I have to go back probably, but to be honest, I don't care that much. I think they're both around the same price anyway, so if I have to buy the second one again, I guess I'll ask them for the first one's case. I don't know. Next is Remember Me. Most people probably don't remember it, but I did. I liked it. Good game. What was this? Raven Squad Hidden Dagger. One of the first games I'm showing that doesn't have the actual case. That's a shame, but it's a shitty game anyway. Next is Ghost Recon Advanced Warfare. Good game. Not much to say about that. It's old. By now you probably know it's good or bad. Blood Drive. Decent little Carmageddon style action game with zombies. Okay. Or a car racing game, I should say. NBA 2K12. I bought it for like $2. Actually, I think I have 2 copies of that. I'm not sure. I think I got it. No, I don't. I have 2K12 and 13. So might as well show off that. I already spoiled it. 2K13. I got both of them for like maybe $5 altogether. Pure, which I think I also have the double of this and I think Indiana Jones or something like that. But I also have the single of Pure. That's a good-ass game, by the way. Dark Souls 2, talking about good-ass games. This is still a limited edition with the metal case. Great game, love it. One of the best games of last year. Infernal Hell's Vengeance, awesome game. It's not. Amazing game, so good. No, it's actually it's truly awful. It's a PC port, and the PC version was not good, and the console version was even worse from what I've heard. Guitar Hero 5, never played it. Just bought it recently, actually. Yaba Ninja Gaiden Z, terrible game. Really bad. A lot of really stupid like sex innuendos that aren't funny. It's just not a very good game. It was brand new too. I got it for $5. What was this? My Sims Sky Heroes. Heard this was okay. If you like games like Snoopy Flying Ace, which are like flight simulators, not really, but they're airplane games, but you know, less simmy, I guess you could say. Less Ace combat, more I don't know, Snoopy Flying Ace. I don't know. Tenchu Z, which is I think the last Tenchu game to come out. No, actually, I think the last Tenchu game was on the Wii, and that was actually pretty good. So we haven't seen a Tenchu game in a very long time. This one I heard was not very good. Never played it, but the Wii one I played. That was good. I liked it. The controls were a little awkward, but whatever. I'm going to swap from this side to this side because I'm getting a little light on this side here. So let's go. Leisure Suit Larry Box Office Bust. Terrible game. Awful game. Majin, this is a forgotten game, and I think it's a gem. Majin and the Forsaken Kingdom. This is actually a pretty good game. I do recommend that. And you probably get it for real cheap now. Or maybe not. I don't know. Resident Evil 5. Good game. Not great. Star Wars Force Unleashed. I actually really like that game and the story and all that. Really like it. Blackwater. No, that's all. It's actually a Kinect game too, so I probably should have showed it before. But you can also play with just the controller. And I'm assuming the controller is probably easier to use. This is actually another Kinect, better with Kinect game. This is The Price is Right. So I probably should have showed that with the Kinect games, but I didn't. Next is Medal of Honor Limited Edition. I already showed that. Like I said, I had 2 copies of it. I only got it for, I think I got the second copy for like a little less than this one. Which this one was already $3, so I wonder how much that other one was. I don't even remember. Lego Rock Band. I played it. It's alright. It's Rock Band with Legos. Nothing really different. Dark Star 1 Broken Alliance. It's a flight sim, not flight sim. It's a one of those it's one of those space simulator games where you have a ship in space. It's alright. I played it. It's okay. It has like some cool stuff in it. Binary Domain. One of the most underrated games I've played the last few years. Really good. I highly recommend it. Hellboy: The Science of Evil. Haven't played it, but I heard it's awful. Medal of Honor Warfighter. This is a sequel to Medal of Honor, and it's bad. Don't get it. You know, actually, I actually liked it better than the first one. I actually thought the first one was bad, but it's still not great. I don't know. It's a good 6.5. It's not bad. I think I gave it 7.5. So, look for me. I look like the idiot now. It's bad. I gave it 7.5. Medal of Honor Airborne. Okay game. This is where the Medal of Honor series was just becoming less and less popular. After this, it was like on a 3 or 4 year hiatus, and then Medal of Honor from DICE came out, and that wasn't great. Mortal Kombat 9. Really looking forward to 10. This one's great. Love it. Morph X. Great game. Except it's not. It's an awful game. It's a really low budget game. highly don't recommend it. Mirror's Edge, love this game. Recently played it over again, like in the last couple years. Really, really like it. Can't wait for the sequel. Midnight Club Los Angeles Complete Edition. Got that for like $10 at GameStop a couple years ago. Pretty good. Metro Last Light. Great game. I'm actually considering playing the Redux version again. Like, because the Redux version came out, which is just the remaster version. I'm considering playing that game again on that. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Awesome game. NBA 2K6 had this game since probably since 2K8. Yeah, old game, but I've actually played it a lot from what I remember. Naughty Bear, good game. I actually do think that's a good game. It's not a good game. It's okay. It's all right. I kind of like it. It's not well made, but I enjoy it for what it is. SSX, good game. I actually like the other ones better. SSX 2 or Tricky and SSX 3 better, but I still like that one. This is Beijing Olympics. I don't know if you can see that. Beijing Olympics 2008. Cool. Tales of Vesperia. I haven't played this one yet, but I did play Tales of Xillia, and I played Tales of Symphonia when I was younger, and I really like both of those, so I'm looking to get into this game. Heard it's great, so it's actually one of the best ones from what I've heard. Conflict Denied Ops. Now we're getting into games I don't have the box art for. Mindjack, which is an awful game. I never played Conflict, by the way. Vampire Rain, which is a awful game. Truly awful. Hilarious, but awful. Guilty Gear 2 Overture. I never played that, but I do like the Guilty Gear games. Aka Katana. Aka Katana. I don't know if you can see that. It's supposedly a really, really tough side-scrolling shoot-'em-up Japanese-style game. I don't know. I was interested. Fatal Inertia, which is a Wipeout style, maybe F-Zero style game. Actually reminds me of Quantum Redshift on the original Xbox. That was a good game. Next is Virtua Tennis 3. Alright, now we're back into some... Actually, no. Battlefield 2, Modern Combat. This doesn't work online anymore, but when it did, it was a great game. Iron Man, the original, horrible game. Really awful, but the second one's even worse. If you can believe it, the second one's worse. Frontlines Fuel of War, which I think... Yeah, no, it's the game. Never mind. Got F1 Race Stars. Never played it, but it looked decent. Now, this is Hunter the Reckoning Wayward for PS2, but it's not actually. It's actually Madden 12 on Xbox 360. I found this at a yard sale. They had this case, but the game was in it, and they gave it to me for 50 cents, so that was a long time ago. Yeah, I don't think that this is in great condition, but 50 cents, why not? Blazing Angels, Squadrons of World War II. This is one of the more realistic flight games out there, and I've never played it, but I heard... Well, I never played this version. I played one on the original Xbox, and they're good games. Blazing Angels is actually one of those series that's kind of underrated. Fuel. This game's boring. I'm sorry. I thought that was one of the most boring games out there. There's an achievement, literally, that you just drive a lot, from what I've heard. And I'm just like, I don't care. There's nothing in the environment. It's supposed to be one of the biggest worlds out there. There's nothing in the environment, so why do I care? Might as well just drive in a straight line. Dishonored, Game of the Year Edition. Awesome game. I haven't played some of the DLC. I played the first DLC, but not the second one. So, alright. So now we got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Great game. Bomberman Act Zero, a game that a lot of people consider one of the worst games of the the last gen. I thought it was bad, but not terrible. It's bad for $60, but if you get it for $2 and you have a bunch of friends, it's okay. It's actually not too terrible. I mean, it's not great. There's like boob jiggle. You ever want your Bomberman game to have boob jiggle? Here's your game. There it is. But for $2, playing with a bunch of friends, it's okay. Bloodstone 007, actually I really like this game. I had a lot of Splinter Cell conviction in there with the marking ability, and I thought it was an okay game. It was fun. Not as good as GoldenEye on Wii, but it was still good. Cubed, which comes with a bunch of games. It comes with E4, Luminous Alive, and Res HD. Decent little deal. I got this for like $5, I think. King of Fighters 12, got that a little while ago. Never played it. Top Spin 2, never played it. Dead or Alive Extreme 2. I felt very strange buying this at GameStop, but you know what? Hey, man, I gotta complete my collection. You know, so they go screw themselves. They got a problem with me. All right. This is Gun, and I have actually a little story about this real quick. I went to a convention recently, not recently, in the last couple years, and the guy that voices the main character, Thomas Jane, some people remember him as the Punisher from the 2004 version of the Punisher. He's been in a lot of stuff too. He's in a horror movie coming out very soon called Before I Wake or something. Well, he voiced the main character, and I got him to sign this. One of the biggest douchebags I've ever met in my life. Such an asshole. And I'm not even going to get into it. I've gotten into it before, but I got signed, so I guess that's cool. I just, I had to buy $30 of his shit before he even look at me. Dickhead. And he was a dickhead to my friend, so fuck him. Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. Okay game, nothing great. BioShock 2. Good game. Before someone says I don't have these games in order, I just recently moved. If you're watching this and you're not a fan of me, I recently moved, so I had to move a lot of these games and take them out of my ABC order like I had them in before. So some of them are kind of in order, but mostly they aren't. So I'm sorry if you're really offended that they're not all in like specific order. I'm just saying that because I don't have BioShock 2 and BioShock 1 together and all that. But anyway, this is Sega. What is this? Sega Superstars Tennis and Xbox Live Arcade compilation disc. Comes with a bunch of arcade games, I guess, and that's a good tennis game. Quantum Theory, terrible game, terrible Gears of War ripoff. It reminds me a lot of Binary Domain, actually, so just play that. I mean, it reminds me because it's made by, I think, a Japanese studio, Tecmo, and it's a lot like Gears of War, so that's why it reminds me of that. Just play Binary Domain. Quake 4, had that for a little while. Barely played it. I love Quake, but I just didn't care for this. Sorry. Pure football, and no, it's not football like what us Americans say it. It's actual football with soccer. Not saying, football, pigskin football is bad. I'm not saying that. Fable Anniversary. Actually, I'm sorry. Let me go back to this. It's Fable Anniversary cover, but it's actually Fable 2. I forgot. I actually sold Fable Anniversary because it was very glitchy and very disappointing. But I still have the cover. But that's Fable 2. Eragon, the game. Remember the movie? No? Yeah. I don't think the filmmakers remember the movie. Enslaved Odyssey to the West, one of my favorite underrated games of the last gen. Love this game to death. I really do. And I hope to God somehow, some way we get a sequel, but most likely we won't. The way they ended it was perfectly fine, but still. I want just more of this. I love Enslaved, I really do. But there's no way there's going to be a sequel. Enemy Territory Quake Wars, another Quake game. This one's more like Frontlines Field of War. Actually, I think it's made by the same guys. And they also made Brink, so if that tells you anything about the quality of this game, there you go. It's actually an okay game. End War, Tom Clancy's End War. It's an RTS, never played it. El Shaddai, Ascension of the Metatron. Very strange game, kind of fun. It's really quirky, really just insane. I don't know what the hell is going on in the entire game. I never beat it, to be fair, so maybe explain it. But I have no idea what was going on from what I played. Fun game, though. Good combat system, great visuals. Really liked it. Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Do I need to say anything about this game? It's great. Let's move on. Fear Files, great game. It's just more Fear, and hey, I really like Fear, if you don't know. Fear is a good series. Far Cry 3, great game. Still playing Far Cry 4. Far Cry 2, good game. I like it. Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, awful game. Do not buy it. I don't know why you would anyway. Fallout New Vegas, great game. I actually like this more than Fallout 3. I know that's not the most... That's not... I know a lot of people are going to give me crap for that, but whatever. Hunted the Demon Forge, good game. I actually liked it. I know a lot of people didn't. Gears of War 2... you can tell how unorganized everything is. I just have randomly Gears of War 2 here. But great game, nonetheless. Actually, probably my favorite campaign of the series. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Barely played it, to be honest. I didn't really care for it. I know that's going to upset people. DMC Devil May Cry. I'm currently playing the definitive edition right now on Xbox One. Ghostbusters, the video game. Love this game. Absolutely loved it. Hopefully we'll get a sequel to that someday. But definitely not going to be made by the same guys because they got shut down, sadly. Hour of Victory, terrible game. Awful game, do not buy. Inversion, okay game, it had potential. It kind of let me down because I was kind of looking forward to it, and it wasn't very good. Yeah, not great. This one I can't open. It's Kingdom Under Fire: Circle of Doom, which is an awful game. I remember playing it a long time ago. Really bad. Batman the video game and Pure. Lego Batman, by the way. So there you go. This one is just the case. I bought this at GameStop back when Fallout 3 came out. Fallout 3 Mothership Zeta. They gave you a case for some reason. There is something in it. Oh yeah, that's right. There's the game add-on card. They give you a case and they give you a game add-on card, which is strange. I don't know why the hell they did that, but they did. So cool.